Mods or no mods? That's the question. If you've ever played Farming Simulator 25, you know that mods quite literally take the game to a whole new level. They significantly expand the game and engage an entire community to make it more enjoyable. Mods give player access to a wide range of new mechanics, machines, vehicles and more, which in my opinion makes the game much more enjoyable. The question is whether we will be able to use mods in the Nintendo Switch version. I still haven't found any information from Giant Software about this, and I honestly think it's a very important question when it comes to whether the game will be worth playing. If we look at Farming Simulator 25 on Xbox, it becomes clear how much has been added to the game through all the mods. Giant Software has added some quite interesting things themselves, but I would say it's really the community that has taken everything to a whole new level. If you look at Farming Simulator 23, which was released for platforms including the Nintendo Switch, the community wasn't able to create its own mods. Only a few released by Giants were available. That was at least the situation on the Nintendo Switch. And if you compare FS23 on Switch with FS25 on Xbox, the difference isn't just noticeable, it's drastic. So the presence of mods can play a major role in how you want to approach a game like Farming Simulator. Some of the most popular mods for Farming Simulator 25 include the Bale Autoload Pack, the wind turbines and a variety of tractors, vehicles, buildings and machines. Some of them are actually released by Giant Software themselves, but the majority comes from other creators. My personal favorite is probably the upgraded Stone Picker, which has a much better working with than the one included in the base game. This is exactly what makes mods so great. They allow players to tailor the game to the way they prefer to play. Some want everything to be as difficult and complex as possible, while others prefer a smoother experience. It's the freedom to choose that makes the game varied and unique, but I personally think that the game heavily depends on mods. Sure, you can play without them, but with mods the game becomes significantly better, and now the question is whether we will see any mods in the Signature Edition, coming to Nintendo Switch on December 9th. I don't know, and Giant Software really should clarify this. It would be really disappointing if the ability to use mods wasn't available. Personally, I think I would end up coming back to play FS25 again fairly quickly. Farming Simulator 23, which was released for the old Switch, had no mods and very few changes were made to the game. You could choose between two maps, and even today, a couple of years later, the situation is still the same. You can choose between just two maps. With mods, things would probably have looked very different. I am not saying that all mods are perfect, but the simple fact that in Farming Simulator 25 you can choose between several different maps that represent landscapes from various continents is a huge win for the game. That said, the Signature Edition is based on Farming Simulator 25, and I hope it will also be possible to enjoy a wide variety of mods. We will have to wait and see.